Rights reserved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.
Hello students, welcome to S Chand Academy, the official YouTube channel of S Chand Publishing. The book Mathematics for IIT JEE Main and Advanced and by ML Khanna sir, and the videos by me Subbu Nadeem. So here the chapter which we are going to discuss right now is the circle. The earlier chapter was the rectangular Cartesian coordinate system and straight line. So this is chapter number 18 of volume 1 of the book. First, some of the basic concepts let us discuss about the circle. So equation of a circle we all know in general form is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, where the center of this circle is minus g comma minus f and radius of this circle is root over g square plus f square minus c. In standard form, when we write it, this is the general equation: x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square, where center is h comma k and radius is equal to r. You can interchange the equations by completing the square from here to this or opening the square from here to this. So in this circle, first it is important to understand the equation of a circle and different type of circles. Like if the circle is passing through the origin 0 comma 0, what will happen? There won't be a constant term. It will be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy is equal to 0. Constant will not be present there. If there is a circle which is making intercept on x-axis and y-axis, so what is the x-intercept and what is the y-intercept? X-intercept is 2 times root over g square minus c and y-intercept is 2 times root over f square minus c. So these are the intercepts on x-axis and y-axis by the circle: x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. How can you find this intercept? For example, x-intercept. So you put y is equal to 0, and if you put y is equal to 0 here, what will happen? X square plus 2gx plus c will be equal to 0. So the intercept will be, x-intercept will be difference of the roots of x1 minus x2 mod. x1 is suppose here, x2 is suppose here. So the difference is x1 minus x2 mod is the x-intercept, which is actually root over x1 plus x2 ka whole square, which is 4g square, minus 4 times x1 x2, which is 4c. So this will become 2 times root over g square minus c. Next we have, what about a line which is tangent to a circle? So in case of a simple circle whose center is 0 comma 0, so that equation is x square plus y square is equal to a square. A is the radius and this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. So there is a line which is tangent to this circle. This line is y is equal to mx plus c. Then what is the condition on c? So c should be equal to plus minus a root over 1 plus m square. Or we can also say that c square is equal to a square into 1 plus m square. Simply the distance from the origin on that line is equal to the radius. That is the condition. So you can see that two intercepts are coming, one above the origin, one below the origin. So you can of course say that two parallel lines are possible which are tangent to a given circle, and these two parallel lines of the same slope will be tangent to the circle at two different places. Okay, in such a case there are two intercepts, right? So that is two parallel lines. Similarly, if you want to find that there is any line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a tangent to a circle x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So what you need to do? From the center, which is minus g comma minus f, drop the perpendicular on this line. That perpendicular you can find by substituting like this: minus ag minus bf plus c mod by root over a square plus b square. right? And this is equal to radius. Radius will be equal to root over g square plus f square minus c. So this is how you can further solve and find the condition that this is a tangent to this circle. It won't be always so much difficult to calculate because in questions you are given numbers. So numbers will not pose so much problem, they will become easy on calculation. Next, we know that if there is a curve S is equal to 0, then tangent at x1 comma y1 on this curve at x1 comma y1 is t is equal to 0. So this curve is suppose x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Then tangent will be xx1 plus yy1 plus gx plus x1 plus fy plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. So this is the tangent at x1 comma y1. If it is further asked that chord of contact at x1 comma y1 from x1 comma y1, so that is also t is equal to 0. What is the difference between the two? Difference is that for tangent it is given that point is on the circle. So t is equal to 0 will be the tangent, and for chord of contact the point is outside the circle. So if you want to find t is equal to 0, so t is equal to 0 is chord of contact. Both is t is equal to 0. It is just the positioning of the point x1 comma y1 which makes the changes. Next we have, what is the condition that our equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0 is a circle. So it is a circle if and only if a is equal to b, that is coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square is same, and coefficient of xy which is h should be equal to 0. So this we have to remember. So these are the some basic concepts which we have to remember and understand. By applying these concepts and its various varieties, we can get the required answer of different questions. So let us come to questions. Find the equation of circles which touch the two lines x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0 and 2x minus y minus 8 equal to 0 and also pass through the point 4 comma minus 1. So if you draw first these two lines, this first line is x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0. So its x intercept is minus 4 and y intercept is 2. So this may be something like this, minus 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 2. This is x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. Another line is 2x minus y minus 8 equal to 0. So its x intercept is 4 and y intercept is minus 8. So this may be a line which may be going like this. So these are intersecting at some point here, and this equation is 2xy minus y minus 8 is equal to 0. This is a little bit calculative question, so those portions which are of calculation I will leave it to you, rest portion I will do it. So and it passes through a point 4 comma minus 1. So 4 comma minus 1 will be somewhere here. So circle would be something like this, that it is touching this line as well as this line and passing through 4 comma minus 1, a rough diagram. So one thing is clear, that the center of this circle is on the angle bisector of these two lines, and not only angle bisector but obtuse angle bisector. This is obtuse angle bisector of these two lines. This line x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0 and 2x minus 5 minus 8 equal to 0. This is the obtuse angle bisector. Now in this obtuse angle bisector, if you want to find the equation of this obtuse angle bisector, then what will happen, that first let us write it like this: x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0, and make the constant of this equation also as plus. So minus 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 0. Now what is a1 a2 plus b1 b2? So a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is minus 2 minus 2 minus 4, which is less than 0. So in such situation, after making constants as positive and finding a1 a2 plus b1 b2 as negative, so acute angle bisector is plus 1 and obtuse angle bisector is minus 1. So we need obtuse angle bisector. So minus 1 will be x minus 2y plus 4 by root over 5 minus 2x plus y plus 8 by root over 5. So this will become x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 2x minus y minus 8, which will become x plus y minus 12 is equal to 0. So x plus y minus 12 is equal to 0 is this obtuse angle bisector. X plus y minus 12. So on this line, this center alpha beta rise. So you can say that alpha plus beta minus 12 is equal to 0 is the condition, and under that condition you have to further do the calculation. So next what we have to do is, I am erasing this part. Now what we have to do is see the radius. Since it is passing through 4 comma minus 1, this is the radius. So alpha minus 4 whole square plus beta plus 1 whole square is the square of the radius, and that is equal to the distance of alpha beta from this line. So that is alpha root alpha minus beta minus 8 by root 5 whole square. So this is another relation between alpha and beta which you will get. Another relation between alpha and beta. This is a little lengthy question, but it is okay for practice. You have to do such type of questions, but in examination, if you don't have time, leave such questions, but not during practice. So this equation in alpha beta and this equation in alpha beta, you have to solve them and find alpha and beta, and after finding alpha and beta, get the radius also and write the equation of the circles. There may be two circles which will form, and you will get the answer. Let us come to the next question here. Determine the equation of the circle passing through the points a comma 0 and 0 comma a, and whose radius is as small as possible. Show that it will pass through the origin. So if the circle is passing through a comma 0 and 0 comma a, and it is being said that the radius of the circle is as small as possible. In normal situation, these 2 points when connected will form a chord of the circle. So if you want the smallest circle, this chord should be the diameter, because if you take this as some other chord other than diameter, diameter will be greater than this, then the radius will be more than the required radius, which is the smallest radius. So you can say that AB is diameter if you want, if circle is of smallest radius, smallest possible radius. Then in that situation, the center of the circle will be a by 2 comma a by 2 by midpoint formula, and radius will be equal to a square plus a square under root by 2, that is half of the diameter, which will be a by root 2. Now you have to find the equation of the circle. So equation of the circle will be x minus a by 2 whole square plus y minus a by 2 whole square is equal to r square, that is a square by 2. So this will become x square plus y square minus ax minus ay plus a square by 4 plus a square by 4 is a square by 2, which will get cancelled. So this is the equation of the circle. And as they are saying, show that it will pass through origin. Yes, it is passing through origin. Why? Because as we discussed in theory also, there is no constant term here. So 0 comma 0 will satisfy it. So it passes through origin. So you can say it passes through origin 0 comma 0. Now we have another question here. The circle OAB, where O is origin and AB are points on the coordinate axis, is drawn such that the distances of points A and B from the tangent to the circle at origin are P and Q respectively. Prove that the diameter of the circle is P plus Q and its center is this. So let us draw the diagram. Most of the cases diagram will be quite helpful. So we have drawn this diagram. O is the origin and AB are the points on the coordinate axis. A is here, B is here, and distances of points A and B from the tangent to the circle at origin are P and Q. So let us make a tangent. So this is point where it is the tangent. The distance from A to this tangent is P. The distance from B to this tangent is Q. And let us suppose the coordinates of A is A comma 0 and coordinates of B is 0 comma B. Now, first thing is that since these two coordinate axes are perpendicular and this BA is subtending 90 degree on the circumference of the circle. So one thing is clear, that BA is the diameter of the circle. Then only it is subtending 90 degree on the circumference of the circle. So if AB is the diameter, its center C will be A by 2 comma B by 2. Next, this line is the tangent at origin to this circle. So let us first write the equation of the circle. Equation of the circle is x minus A by 2 whole square plus y minus b by 2 whole square is equal to radius square, which is a square of half of the diameter. So a square by a square plus b square under root. So this will become x square plus y square minus ax minus by plus a square plus b square by 4. This will become a square plus b square by 4 and this will get cancelled. So x square plus y square minus ax minus by is equal to 0 is the equation of the circle. This is S. Now tangent at origin, as we discussed, is t is equal to 0. So therefore t is equal to 0 is x into 0 plus y into 0 minus a by 2 x plus 0 minus b by 2 y plus 0. So this will become ax plus by is equal to 0. Right? This will be ax plus by is equal to 0. This is t is equal to 0. Now the distance from A on this line ax plus by is equal to 0. This line is now ax plus by is equal to 0. So distance from A on this line is p. So therefore p is equal to a square upon root over a square plus b square, and q is equal to b square by root over a square plus b square. Distance of a line from a point, that is what we are doing here. This implies that p plus q is equal to root over a square plus b square. You add them, you get a square plus b square by root over a square plus b square, which will give you root over a square plus b square. And this p plus q This a square plus b square under root, what is this? This is the length of the diameter. This is the length of diameter. This whole distance from here to here is root over a square plus b square. So this is the diameter. So diameter is equal to p plus q. First you have proved this. So p plus q is the length of the diameter. You have proved this. Next, what about its center? Center is a by 2 comma b by 2. So from here you can get a is equal to, first a square is equal to p into root over a square plus b square, which is p plus q. This implies a is equal to root over p into p plus q, and if you take half of it, half of this. So half root over p plus q is a by 2, that is the x coordinate of the center. Similarly, y coordinate of the center will be root over q into p plus q by 2. So here it will be q also, half of root over q into p plus q. So this is how you find the center, coordinates and the radius of the circle. So you have to do some manipulation, some calculation in order to find the required values. Otherwise, if you go for direct calculation, you will find it very lengthy. Prove that the locus of the point of intersection of tangents at the extremities of a chord of the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square, which touch the circle x square plus y square minus 2ax equal to 0, is the parabola y square is equal to minus 2ax minus a by 2. So x square plus y square is equal to a square is the circle which is given, and the chord at the extremities of this circle, we are using it to make the pair of tangents which are intersecting at a point P, h comma k, whose locus we have to find, and this chord touch the circle x square plus y square minus 2ax equal to 0. So this chord is touching the circle x square plus y square minus 2ax is equal to 0. So you have to find the locus of this point P. So one circle is red circle, which is x square plus y square is equal to a square. You are making chord such that at the end point, if you make pair of tangents, they intersect at a point P, whose locus you have to find. One more thing is given, that this chord is always tangent to this black circle, which is x square plus y square minus 2ax equal to 0. So let us start in reverse order, that if P h comma k is the point of intersection of these two tangents, then what is the equation of this chord? So this will nothing but chord of contact of P with respect to this red circle. So its equation will be hx plus ky minus a square is equal to 0. Now, if this is chord of contact of P, then this is also tangent to this circle x square plus y square minus 2ax equal to 0. So if this is a tangent to this circle, then in that case it should touch it at one point, and the center which is of this black circle is a comma 0 and radius is also a. So by the condition of tangency, we can say that HA plus k into 0 minus a square by root over h square plus k square mod is equal to a. So this will give you h minus a mod is equal to whole square, you can take h square plus k square. So this is how we can write. Now let us expand it. So h square minus 2ah plus a square is equal to h square plus k square. So h square will cancel, k square is equal to a square minus 2ah. Now minus 2a let us take common. So h minus a by 2 it will become. Fine. So finally when we write hk, we write it as yk and h as x minus a by 2. So this is y square minus 2a into x minus a by 2, which will be our answer. So prove that the locus of the point of intersection of tangents at the extremities of a chord of the circle which touch the circle is the parabola y square minus 2a x minus a by 2 is true. So we have proved it. So sometimes it is important to move reverse in reverse order. So we took the point, then found the chord of contact, then found the condition of tangency to the other circle, and we got the locus of that point with which we started. Find the locus of the center of a circle which touches the x-axis and cuts this circle orthogonally. What curve does it represent and determine its data? That means whatever curve it is, if it is a circle, radius and center, if it is a parabola, vertex, tangent and all those things, if it is an ellipse, what is the foci? So whatever it is, its data, you have to find it out, and that can be found out after the curve is obtained. So let us suppose the center of that circle is h comma k, and since it touches the x-axis, so radius is equal to mod of k. Okay, it is touching the x-axis, right? So if it is touching the x-axis, then its y coordinate of the center and the radius mod of k will be equal to the radius. Now x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to k square. This is the equation of the circle. So x square plus y square minus 2hx minus 2ky plus h square is equal to 0, because k square will cancel from both the sides. Now this equation and this equation of circles, they are intersecting orthogonally. Do you remember the formula for orthogonal intersection of circles? Orthogonal circles, if they intersect, they give you 2g1 g2 plus 2f1 f2 is equal to c1 plus c2. This is the condition. So therefore 2g1, that is minus 10, and g2, that is minus h, plus 2f1, that is minus 5 into minus k is equal to c1 plus c2, 100 plus h square. So this will become 20h plus 10k is equal to 100 plus h square. Now let us write it as h square minus 20h plus 100 is equal to 10k. So this will become h minus 10 whole square is equal to 10k. So this will become x minus 10 whole square is equal to 10y. So this is the equation after putting hk as xy. This is the equation of a parabola, and which type of parabola? It is shifted parabola and it is upward opening parabola. So if you draw the diagram of this parabola is having vertex as 10, 0 and it is upward opening parabola like this. So this is its equation, and if you talk about its vertex, that is its data 10, 0, axis of the parabola, that is x is equal to 10, tangent at vertex, that will be x-axis only, and further if you want to find its latus rectum, that is 4a, so that will be 10 units. So these are the sum of the data which you can give. Okay, so this is a parabola, let us write it here, upward opening parabola and shifted. So for orthogonal circles, you have to remember the condition, and using this condition you can get to the answer. Let us come to the next question now. Next question says the line y is equal to x touches a circle at P so that OP is equal to 4 root 2 where O is the origin. The point minus 10 comma 2 is inside the circle and the length of the chord on the line x plus y equal to 0 is 6 root 2. Find the equation of the circle. So first it is saying that there is a line y is equal to x which touches a circle. So this is a line y is equal to x. This is touching a circle at some point. So that OP is equal to 4 root 2. So this is touching at P from origin. Its distance is 4 root 2. Where O is the origin. The point minus 10 comma 2 is inside the circle. Fine, we will use it at the end. And the length of the chord on the line x plus y is equal to 0. So x plus y and y is equal to x. Both these lines are passing through the origin and both are perpendicular to each other. Because this is having slope 1 and this is having slope minus 1. So from origin a line perpendicular to that tangent we have drawn, and this is acting as a chord on the circle, and its length is 6 root 2. So from here to here it is 6 root 2. Find the equation of the circle. So if you want to find the equation of the circle, first make some diagram. This is the center of the circle O. Drop a perpendicular from here. So this portion will be half of 6 root 2, that is 3 root 2. This will be 3 root 2, half of the chord. And let us drop a perpendicular, which will be touching this tangent at P. This is the radius R. And let us join this also. This is also the radius R. And this is 4 root 2, the distance of the chord from the origin, that is OP equal to OP. This is forming a rectangle, right? It is forming a rectangle because tangent is perpendicular to the line joining the center to the point of contact. And this line are perpendicular to each other. So after seeing this, let us call this as point M and this point as Q. So in triangle OMQ, what you can do, you can apply Pythagoras theorem. So R square is equal to 4 root 2 square plus 3 root 2 square, which will be 32 plus 18, 50. So R is equal to 5 root 2. Radius will be 5 root 2 units of this circle. So we have to find equation of the circle. Radius we have got. Now center. So let us suppose center is alpha beta. So alpha beta distance to this chord is 4 root 2. So this chord equation is x plus y is equal to 0. So we can say that alpha plus beta mod by root 2 is equal to 4 root 2, that is alpha plus beta is equal to 8 mod of this. So obviously this will be plus minus. This is one relation between alpha and beta. And alpha beta distance from this tangent, which is x minus y is equal to 0, is alpha minus beta mod by root 2 is equal to radius, that is 5 root 2. So alpha minus beta is equal to plus minus 10. Now you have to solve these two equations, and if you solve, you will get 4 set of alpha beta. So let us see how we will get. If you take plus 8 and plus 10, then alpha will be 9 and beta will be minus 1. If you take plus here, plus 8 minus 10 here, then it will be 2 alpha minus 2, alpha is equal to minus 1, and if alpha is minus 1, beta will be 9. Next, if you take minus here and plus here, so 2 alpha is equal to 2, alpha is equal to 1, alpha is equal to 1 and if you put that, minus 9. And last, both minus let us take. In that case, 2 alpha is equal to minus 18, alpha is equal to minus 9. And if alpha is equal to minus 9, then beta will be equal to 1. So these are the centers which are possible, but all of them will not be accepted. So if you make the equation of the circle, 4 equation will be there. One equation will be x minus 9 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square is equal to r square, that is 50. Another one will be x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 9 whole square is equal to 50. Another one will be x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 9 whole square, it is equal to 50. Another one will be x plus 9 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square, it will be equal to 50. Now, if you take this extra condition that minus 10 comma 2 is lying inside the circle, so s is equal to 0, you have to put x1 y1 and get s1, it should be less than 0. And in all of these 4 conditions, s1 will not be less than 0. In 1 or 2 conditions, maybe s1 will be less than 0. That will be your answer. So you have to just substitute minus 10 comma 2 in all the cases x and y and check whether in which condition s1 is coming less than 0. So I am leaving this calculation to you. Now we have another question. The number of common tangents to the circles x square plus y square plus 2x plus 8y minus 23 equal to 0 and x square plus y square minus 4x minus 10y plus 19 equal to 0 are. So let us see the centers. Here center is minus 1 comma minus 4 and here center is 2 comma 5. And what about the radii? So radius here is root over g square plus f square minus c. So root over 40 it will become, which is 2 root 10. And what will be the radius here? Radius will be equal to root over g square plus f square minus c, which will be root 10. Now if we see the distance between the centers c1 c2, this will be root over 2 plus 1 whole square plus 5 plus 4 whole square. This will be root over 9 plus 81, which will be root over 90, which is 3 root 10. Now this 3 root 10 is related to R1 R2 in the manner that this is actually 2 root 10 plus root 10. What is 2 root 10? It is R1 and root 10 is R2. So therefore C1 C2 distance is equal to R1 plus R2. So its diagram will be somehow like this, that this is one circle, this is another circle which is touching this first circle at some point, so that the distance between the center and radii sum is same. In that case, how many tangents we can form? In such situations, we form one tangent this one tangent this one, and one tangent this one. So 3 common tangents can be formed. So you will say option number C. Okay, let us come to the next question here. The tangent to the curve y is equal to e to the power x drawn at the point c comma e to the power c intersects the line joining the points c minus 1 comma e to the power c minus 1 and c plus 1 comma e to the power, this is c actually here, c plus 1 on the left of x equal to c, on the right of x equal to c, at no point, at all points. So the curve of y is equal to e to the power x is quite known to us. It is concave upward curve. Y is equal to e to the power x. Now they are saying there is a tangent drawn at c comma e to the power c. So, this point is c comma e to the power c, this perpendicular we have drawn. So, this is c comma 0. Now, this tangent intersects the line joining the points c minus 1 e to the power c minus 1. So, this is c minus 1 and this point q is c minus 1 e to the power c minus 1, and another point is here r c plus 1 comma e to the power c plus 1. So, when you join these 2 points like this, so this red line and this black line are intersecting on left of x is equal to c, on right of x is equal to c, or they are not intersecting at all, they are parallel, or they are intersecting at all points. That means they are coinciding. So, diagrammatically we can't decide like this. So, diagrammatically it is resembling something, but we can't decide, we have to prove it. So, first of all, the slope of this black line, slope of the line at the point P is equal to derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. So, when you put c, it will be e to the power c, and slope of this chord QR is equal to e to the power c plus 1 minus e to the power c minus 1 by c plus 1 minus c minus 1. So, e to the power c plus 1 minus e to the power c minus 1 upon 2c. Further, now we have to see that slope of P and slope of QR, which one is greater. So, if you want to check this, first let us calculate e to the power c outside. So, this will become e to the power 2 minus 1 by 2 e. Oh, this was not c, this was 2, because c will get cancelled. So, 2e, fine. Now, e to the power c, e square minus 1 by 2e. Now, we know that e rough value is 2.7 something, so on. So, e square minus 1 and 2e, which one will be greater? You can make a rough calculation. So, this will be greater than 2e, which means e square minus 1 by 2e will be greater than 1, which simply means that e square minus 1 by 2e into e to the power c is greater than e to the power c. So, this we can say from here. And when we say this is greater than e to the power c, that means this is actually slope of P. So, therefore, slope of QR is greater than slope of tangent at P. So, this slope of QR is greater than slope of tangent at P. So, if this slope is more and this slope is less, then it is increasing at a faster rate. So, the chances of intersection is actually on the left of the point x is equal to c. They will intersect left side. So, we will say on the left of x is equal to c. If the slope of P was greater, then on the right of c. Now, let us come to the next question here. The locus of center of the circle which touches the circle x square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to 1 externally and also touches x axis is. There are 4 options given here. So, this figure is something like this. This is having center as 0, 1 and radius is also 1. So, this is x axis, this is y axis, this is origin. Now, it is touching it externally. So, the circle may be something like this and also x axis. The circle could be placed here also, the circle could be placed here also. I am taking only one position for calculation purpose. So this point is h comma k and its radius is mod of k. So if they are touching externally, then C1 C2 is equal to R1 plus R2, because which touches the circle externally. So C1 C2 will be h square plus k minus 1 whole square under root, and R1 plus R2 will be 1 plus mod of k. So this will give you h square plus k minus 1 whole square is equal to 1 plus k square plus 2 mod of k. So this is h square plus k square plus 1 minus 2k is equal to 1 plus k square plus 2 mod of k. K square and 1 will cancel for both the sides. So this will become h square is equal to 2 mod of k plus k. Now here two situation arises. First let us write it in xy term. X square is equal to 2 mod of y plus y. Case number 1, if y is less than 0, then mod of y will be minus y, and minus y and plus y will cancel and you will get x is equal to 0. That is the y axis. And another case is y is greater than 0. So if y is greater than 0, this will become y. So 2 into 2y, 4y, x square is equal to 4y, which is a parabola. So we can say that diagrammatically that it could be y axis, but when y is less than 0. So this portion can be taken, or when y is greater than 0, then it is upward opening parabola whose vertex has origin like this. So in such situation, here also you can make any circle and all those circles will be touching the x axis as well as this blue circle. So this is how we write it. Now let us see the option which is matching it. A option is definitely not matching, it is a circle. B option, first part it is okay, but second part 0 comma y, this is not okay, because x is equal to 0, y axis, no, it is fine. B option is fine. C option is not fine because x square is equal to y, and D option is also not fine because it is giving y less than 0, x comma y, not 0 comma y. So B option. I am checking other options in case there might be some confusion. So finally x square is equal to 4y. This condition we will get when y is greater than 0. Obviously y will be greater than 0 because x square has to be defined. And another is 0 comma y. X is 0. Y is the y coordinate on the y axis when y is less than 0. So this is how we solve this question. So these are all the questions that we have discussed today in circles. Let us meet again for the next chapter, which is pair of straight lines. Thank you.